Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time I have the Remote Duel Invitational Top 8 match number 2, and currently we have Herman Hansen on Tri-Brigade Zodiac versus Walid Ben Abbeys on Invoke Dogmatica, and we are going to see the Invoke Dogmatica deck win the Rock, Paper, Scissors, Shoot. Also, they took the word Shadal out of the name compared to last time, so... But they are playing Shadals. We did see Shadal Fusion last time. So that's interesting. How they decided to call Invoke Dogmatica instead of like Invoke Shadal. But so we're gonna see an Nadir Servant here, and this is resolving. Also, the Invoke Dogmatica Shadal player had an insane match in top 8 or top 16. I meant. Oops. They actually played versus a Prank Kids player. Very, very, very insane, intense match. If you want to go check that out, that was the top 16 match number 8. And also Herman played in the top 16. Obviously, it's how you get the top 8. I forget which match theirs was exactly. I think it was match 3 or 4. If you want to go check that out, I have all the matches on my channel. Up before this point, and I will be uploading all of top 8, all of top 4, and the finals. We're going to see them add Knight off of the Nadir Servant, App Cologne, grab Schism, and then they are going to be discarding. Not sure what they're going to discard here. Discards Aerial. Yeah, exactly. Like, they are definitely playing, like, more Shadals. Like, we saw Shadal Fusion in the first match that they played in. Aerial now, like... Why don't they have Shadal in the name? Why do they have Invoke Dogmatica instead of Shadal Invoked? I feel like that's the proper name to call it, in my opinion. Because Invoke Dogmatica is a deck by itself where, usually they just play one Schism. To where, like, Invoked Shadal, they always play Dogmatica. Like, any build with Shadal in it instantly is playing Dogmatica cards. At least they should be. You can assume that. Like, on my channel, I always call the decks Shadal Invoked because I don't want, like, the title to be too long. And you can just, like, always assume there's Dogmatica in those videos. But we are going to see Herman have the play now. Is going up against a Punishment and a Schism in the back row. They're going to activate Desires, and that will banish 10. 10 cards there. And they are going to chain an Ash Blossom to that. Not a bad Ash. It does stop Pot of Greed. They're looking at the banishes. Oh! I think there was a Nerval there as the first card. Which obviously, like, you don't want your Tri-Brigade stuff banished. But it happens. I think they want the banished up here. Yeah, like right around there. That's usually where they want it. Also, there's like this one little like bug. I don't know what it is, but it keeps like landing right here. If you hear me like flicking, just because it lands, I just flick it away. I don't know. Again, like they just come in through my AC. It's whack. But they're gonna activate Fractal Effect here. Punishment is difficult for Tri-Brigade. It is pretty good, especially because like we know that the opponent is playing Shadal cards with Aerial. They can go ahead and Punishment, send App Cologne effect, add Aerial, dump Aerial effect, smack the graveyard, which is it's a triple dotKuro. It's as strong as it sounds. They'll probably want to flip something like Schism prior though. So that way they can actually like summon from the extra deck with it. Because like once you resolve Punishment, then like you kind of locked out of the extra deck. Normal summon out kit. They are thinking here. Let's see, what do they decide to do? Yep, flip Schism. This will go ahead and banish Aerial. So They decide to banish the aerial. This will make night live. So that's what they decided to go for, instead of going for like banishing Ecclesia off a board to go for something. And they are going, I think it's Apcalone. Yeah, Apcalone go ahead and negate Kit. So now they also have Night and Punishment. This is just unbeatable at this point. Yeah. There's no beating this. That's game. They are going to set one. It's definitely worth trying to stay into the grind. For sure. I really would not admit defeat here. My time really is not a factor at this point. Like, I wouldn't admit defeat because of time. So they're going to set two and then pass. I don't think that they're going to flip punishment here. Alright, never mind. They are going to flip punishment here. I did not really see a point in doing that. I don't think it's really worth it. Like, wouldn't you rather just like be able to play with your extract next turn instead of like MSTing a back row? So Kit Chainlink 1, Elder Chainlink 2. That's only if they want to activate Kit. By the way they were playing, it doesn't look like they have Revolt set. Otherwise, I would have like linked Kit away into like an Amirage. And they did hit the tanky. Okay, so they are using Kit. Fair enough. This will go ahead and dump a Fractal. Then the opponent will get an opportunity to cut here. Then pass turn. So they can't go into the extract now. So they're just going to go battle phase poke. Again, like weird punishment. They could have ended up just going for like gravity and tried like doing stuff from there. Like they pretty much just chose to like blind MST a back row, which is goofy. And they chose the one that wasn't in the Schism column, so now Schism can get hit with something like an Imperm. Get rid of Nerval for a Kuraz effect. On that effect, they don't have what it takes to make a Winda here. They do have a Shadal name on board, which is Apcalone. Yeah, so that's going to go through, and then Nerval search. Weird zone placement, by the way. Yeah, I think that's a really, really bad zone placement right there. I think you could have actually summoned this card like here, here, or here, because this extra zone is taken up, so this is the spot that you're working with. And if you summon something like Blossom, it points right here. If you summon something like Bear Bloom, it points right there. So it should have been summoned like in any other zone. I think I would have just summoned it like, instead of all the way right there, just all the way right here. And they're going to Kuraz effect, banish 2. They do have 2 banished piles here. One off Desires and one off Kuraz. Now obviously you should only be having 1 banished pile. They are going to Chain Knight to negate the Kuraz. Then normal summon out Thoroughblade. Oh, it's not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, so it's in graveyard, showing in the 3 Tri-Brigade names. Then yeah, they do have 3 names in the extra deck most likely, which is going to be a Borbo, Tiger Mortar, Chakanine, and then they can slap a Zeus on top of this. And Also, since Knight was summoned in defense mode instead of attack mode, that will make it so that way if they do have something like an imperm, then they can just attack Knight and take 25 and then go Zeus anyhow. So they're activating imperm. I don't know if they're in battle phase or not. Okay, so they're going to go battle phase, attack directly. They may have already been in battle phase when they activated the imperm. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, so go ahead and poke. And then, yeah, this is, it's gonna end up being solid here. Summon Tiger Mortar, summon Chakanine, you know, summon out a big Zeus. And then Zeus effect to wipe. They could have summoned Knight in attack position. They know the opponent's on Zoo cards. They watch their top 16 match. What are they doing? Oh, Herman feels so good right now. Yeah, actually probably feels so good. Just because, like, what is the opponent doing? Ah. That's wild. But they are going to be grabbing a Shaddoll Fusion and dumping Invocation. And the Shaddoll Fusion is going to end up being very strong. We do know the card in hand of Herman. It was added off Nerval. So, resolving a Shaddoll Fusion is going to be pretty crazy. But wow, the fact that, like, that could have actually just, like, been prevented is wild. I guess that's why they didn't go Amirage, yeah. You definitely don't want to go Amirage against this deck. I was just wrong right there. Again, dang it. I said in the last video, like, no more mistakes, but I think this is going to be the last video I record tonight, just because it's 11:30 now, and around this time, my brain just stops working as well as it could. So they're going to Shaddoll Fusion, bring out Construct by dumping. But at least I did, because like I'm recording this video Monday, posting it Tuesday. But at least I did record a lot of videos today, like a lot of deck profiles. I recorded, I think, 5 LCS player interviews. And then I also did, I went over every single deck list of the LCS, all the topping deck lists. Then also I have recorded 10 matches now after this one is done of the Remote Duel Invitational, and these are way longer than like a DuelingBook match or something like that. Just really been on the grind. They're gonna go send Dragon. Alright. I guess Beast will draw. So, I'm guessing they don't play Wendy, otherwise, unless they drew Wendy. Yeah, I think they would have had to draw Wendy. Otherwise, I think they would have just done that instead of like Dragon and go ahead and set something from deck. If they even have anything in deck. I feel like they would be playing like Hedgehog or something. I guess they're not though. Yeah, they're probably not since like they dumped Dragon instead of like Hedgehog. Then activate Nadir Fusion, or Nadir Servant. Wow, yeah, I'm really messing up. This is definitely the last video for tonight. But there will be all the matches uploaded on the day you're watching this on Tuesday. I'm just going to have to record the rest of top 8, top 4, and finals tomorrow. Activate Nadir Servant. This will be sending. They don't know what they want to send. They're shaking their head. Like, Alright, what'd they send? Sorry, I skipped over. I thought they were gonna just take, like, absolutely forever. Okay, so they're gonna dump an Omega. Then searching from the deck to the hand. Grab Ecclesia. They could Omega put back Knight, and that's a negate. That stops the card in hand that they have. The Tri-Brigade. Never mind not doing that, just summon Ecclesia and then get that effect. Yeah, then go ahead and grab Maximus. So I guess this is another way to go ahead and grab Knight, because you can dump the Ash from the extract to the graveyard. Yeah, Maximus, banish. Go ahead, summon that out. But this will give Herman a chance to draw and such, or even search off of Omen if they decide to activate the Maximus effect. So go ahead and poke. Yeah, they're gonna go ahead and Omega, put back Knight. Then Maximus effect. I kind of feel like I wouldn't have done this. I probably would have just like not Maximus and gave my opponent the opportunity to get more stuff. I would have just skipped the Maximus part. Omega, put back Knight, Ecclesia, grab Knight, poke. You don't get as much damage in, but does that really matter if you have your opponent under lock? Because now they're getting double search here of Bear Bloom and Omen. So they are going to be searching out a kit and then grab a Revolt and put one back. Like, there's just so many routes to take that, and they go for the Maximus play to give the opponent pluses. Like, if your opponent has one card and it's a Tri-Brigade, right? And they draw one card, tell me Knight doesn't beat that. They could have also, like, linked away the construct, gone... Oh, I guess you want to... Yeah, you could just go battle phase, construct, attack Zeus, main phase 2, get rid of Zeus for gravity, add back Schism, and then you could very easily just, like, have more. You have, like, Schism for Winda, and you have Knight. But instead, now, the opponent has a Revolt. Well, they added Revolt and put a card back that they also got for free. And then they're adding Knight here. Like, this is insane. Like, just giving Herman a chance to win when he should not have. And then pass. They're going to go main phase here. Normal summon out Fractal. The thing is even if Fractal gets negated by Knight, it can still beat over Maximus. Which is going to be pretty strong. Just getting that card off the board before it keeps producing more problems. Effect the Banish 4. Chain Knight to negate. Just going to summon negate Fractal, of course. Then... looks like they're asking what's in the graveyard. They are going to go ahead, swing over Maximus, getting some damage in and also just destroying it by battle. And there we go. They fixed their banish zone because they had 2 before. If Herman wins this, I'm actually gonna be mad. Set revolt. And then pass. So they're going main phase. Because, like, if you stand by revolt into, like, an omen, you can hit construct. But then they can just go verte. I guess like that's pretty good. Right? But now they can just go gravity, add back, and then that's also pretty good. Yeah, go ahead, add back. Also, like, they messed up their zones. Been pretty bad zone placement this match. Go ahead, add back Schism. Because, they should have known that Maximus was going to get beat over. They should have summoned Knight, like, 1 over. You don't really need to summon it in the directly down zones, like, right here, when you could just, like, summon it right here. Like, you're not going to get punished by, like, a relinquished Anima or anything like that. Then switching Knight to attack. Start a battle phase. Looks like they're going to flip revolt. Gonna skip over. Seems like they're in a judge call or something. They are. It actually took them like 2 minutes to resolve that revolt. So I'm very happy I skipped over that. So they're going to be getting, most likely, like, whatever they linked off, they're going to get those effects. And also Omen effect to banish Knight. Then go search out a Kuraz. That was off of the Nerval. And then cut the deck. Oh my gosh. Tri-Brigade actually just win this one now. Right? Like, There's no way. There's no way. They literally said, hey, you want revolt to hand? Got you, bro. I got you. So many different routes. So many different routes. I think they just... Like, you have Winded Knight versus a Fractal and a random, and you mess it up and you give them revolt, and you end with just Knight. Like, how do you mess up that hard? So, they're going to gravity, trade with the Omen, and then pass. Then they're going to go main phase, activate Fractal effect, banish 4. Then go ahead and summon out the Omen. They banished 4, and then you get that effect to go ahead and banish. Yep. Chain. And that resolves. Go ahead. Banish a Dark and a Shadol. A Construct. And Dragon. There we go. There we go. Bringing out Winda. That's App Cologne, actually. That's App Cologne. Fair enough. You know, they are going to send the Omen with the Schism. Omen will resolve here, banishing App Cologne. And then you get Omen effect to go search. Just going to search out from the deck to the hand. A kit. Normal summon out kit. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. It's actually just no way. Like, what is happening? It looks like they're talking to a judge here. Yeah, just skip over that. Judges like to interfere a lot with these matches for some reason. We've been seeing it throughout every single match. Like, they'll be like, normal summon kit, and they'll be like, didn't you double normal summon? What are you doing? What are you doing, duelist? Come on now. Don't do that. Don't do that on my stage. Summon access code, effect gain 3000 attack. Pop Ecclesia. Battle phase, game. Yeah, no counters go on access code. It just gains 3k attack. There is no way. There's no way. You end on you construct attack Zeus. Go for gravity. Effect. Add back Schism. Special, you Nadir Servant. Send Omega. Add Ecclesia. Omega effect. Put back Knight. Summon Ecclesia. Grab Knight. You have Schism for Winda. You have Knight for a negate. Alright. Going on to game 2. There's just no way Herman loses this match. Like, at this point, Herman's destined to get to top 4. No doubt in my mind. Activate Meltdown. Wild match, and they punishment to blind MST a back row. Like, what? Meltdown goes search. Grab Alistair, of course. Crazy. I hit it. I hit the bug. I'm so good. I'm so good. I'm actually so talented. And then summon Alistair effect to go search. Just gonna search out invocation. And then, yep, link away. This will go for Hamaraj and then Secure Gardena. Now taking a good amount of time to do their plays. There is only 20 minutes left and they are down game 1. Then activate invocation. Even if there was a bell, you know, Meltdown's up. Seems like whenever you open up Bell versus Invocation, you know, they have Meltdown. But it's still usable versus other things. You can, like, hit App Clone effect with it if you want to. You can't hit Schism because of Meltdown. The add back effects of, like, the El Shaddolls, you can hit those too. Go ahead, Invocation, grabbing Alistair. Then, you know, set one and pass. This isn't super bad. Depending on what the set is, at least. You know, if the set is not a very good card, then this is not going to be very good. You know, this could lose that to like a Zoo normal summon. Or a Tanky. Harpies hit the back row. Let's go. It's also going to hit Meltdown too. So it's like a MST +1. Hit Schism. Back row is not good. In that scenario, at least. Normal summon out Thoroughblade. Then go ahead, go for Borbo. You know, battle phase attack directly. You know, just doing zoo things now. Then go ahead, turn Borbo into Chakanine, and then Chakanine into Tiger Mortar, and on top of Tiger Mortar, summoning Zeus. Then activate Zeus effect to try to wipe. If they chain Macabre, there's no Shaddoll Fusion. No Shaddoll Fusion. Yeah, go ahead, chain that again. Zeus does get banished. Then get rid of Nerval for a Karaz. Nerval effect will trigger to go search. If they do have something like Gamma, that'll be pretty good on the Karaz effect. Yeah, go grab Kit. Off of the Nerval. You know, just cutting there. Again, 2 banish zones. I guess they're just really used to putting their banish zone up in the top left. Yeah, banish those. Yeah, my bad. Go ahead and make a Bear Balloon. And then get rid of those. And this will be a silver. So if they... Yeah, there's no way that they were like, oh, they're going to go for Bear Bloom. I'm going to Gamma Bear Bloom effect. Have them have an extract monster. Hit them with Shaddoll Fusion. Because I feel like they would have just played this whole turn completely different. But go grab Revolt and then put one back. Card highlight. Lezus. And then set one. Did they not put back with Bear Bloom? I thought they just did that. Didn't they just take a card, put it to the bottom? Oh, maybe that was their cut. Okay, never mind. So go ahead, pass. Then start off with Terraforming. It's not bad. It's not great. It's not great. They already have an Alistair to work with. Yeah, you're going to let Meltdown go through. And this will go ahead and search out an Alistair. Then, you know, they also already have an Alistair in hand. So if you go ahead and you banish Alistair on summon, they will have another... an Alistair to work with the invocation. And then summon Alistair, activate the effect. Then, I don't know if you can hear that. There's a beeping noise in the background of my house. What? What is that? What is that? Oh my gosh, it's so annoying. I can't focus when I hear that, so I just have to keep talking so that way I can't hear that. They're gonna go grab invocation from the deck to the hand, and there is no Droll and Lockbird. They could have dropped Droll and Lockbird on Terraforming, so unless they're trying to play around Gamma, but now there is an invocation and Alistair in hand. I'm not sure what else they have in hand. I don't know how many cards they have in hand, I should say. I think they have 4. They're asking to look at the graveyard now. There is a pretty stacked graveyard with 5 cards there. And Silver can go ahead and summon out a Nerval or a Kuraz, which is very good. And we are going to see the Shaddoll player think here. A lot of thinking this match. You don't really have time to think. You need to just... You need to play a little bit faster. You can think a little bit, but you need to play way faster than you are. You are taking a very long time when there's not much time left. You are down in life points. You have lost game 1. You need to play quicker. Also, the judges are talking now, so I'm just going to skip because judges are judges. They take forever. So activate invocation. They're going to change Silver, effect the special summon back out Nerval. And again, the beeping has just stopped, thankfully. They're going to get rid of Wendy and Alistair and go ahead and summon out the Raijin, you know, the Book of Moon. And then Wendy effect will trigger. Can't respawn because of Meltdown. And summoning out from the deck in face down. You gotta show it. Yeah, go ahead, set Beast. So, yeah, they're gonna Invocation, grab back Alistair. This is interesting. This is indeed interesting. They're gonna go ahead, and it looks like they're poking over Nerval. And then, effect to go search. We know that the opponent has, they have 3 cards in hand here. 2 Alistair. So 1 card that is not Alistair. Yeah, they lose. 100%. They can revolt here. Omen, banish the Raijin. They're going to chain the effect on itself. That's fine. Now they don't even have to banish Raijin. They could actually just go ahead and banish Beast. I mean, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I think I would just go ahead and banish Beast here now. Yep. And they realize that they've won this. Normal summon out kit. Activate the effect. You know, banish, summon, omen effect, banish. They have all 3 Alistair. The combo. Yeah, unfortunate. But that is going to be it for match 2 of top 8. I am going to be posting the match 3, the match 4 of top 8, the match 1, the match 2 of top 4, and the finals later today. So 5 more matches to come, 5 more videos. Make sure to subscribe, make sure to stay tuned. And also those videos are going to be recorded tomorrow, so my head should be more in the game. Very unfortunate that the Invoked Dogmatica really took game 1 and just spiraled it. You know, took it, threw it, spiraled it, straight out, spiraled it. I said spiraled it. Spiraled it, or soiled it. And just took it, ruined it. Game 1, not great. But we are going to see Herman Hansen advance to the top 4. I'm pretty sure that his opponent in top 4 will be the Giles person that was in the other top 8 match, if they have the bracket moving like that, which I feel like they will. So we're going to see Tri Brigade Zoo versus Tri Brigade. And with that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.